welcome back to an episode. We are again on the Normandy, and I looked into the equipment of the crew and how much damage it actually does. And interestingly enough, the collector stuff is actually not as good as you may think. It has an awful lot of clip size, but that is basically it. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, we are also going to land on the prison ship Purgatory in order to get ourselves a convict. Owned by the notorious Blue Suns mercenary company, the Purgatory was once an Ark ship used to hold agricultural animals. Now it is used to hold prisoners, whether taken in battle or sold by unscrupulous politicians under the name of subcontracting and outsourcing. Rumors aboard that the Blue Suns turn skilled or fit prisoners over to Batarian slavers, but few have ever seen the transaction and lived to tell about it. Its population is listed at 4,350, but independent journalists estimate it is nearly 3 times that in periods of overcrowding. Interesting. Also looks like almost like an insect with like awful lot of legs around it. Pretty interesting. So, okay, which two do we go for? Yeah, Saeed and Garrus. And I am going to switch their, not their abilities, the abilities are okay, but their equipment. I'm going to, yeah, the Collector Assault Rifle, that's a cool one. The thing is you don't see the damage, which is not cool. Also you don't see the clip size and whatever, so it's basically a testing thing. By the way, so the Avenger thingy, that's the standard weapon that you start with. Then you get a Vindicator after you get Garrus. And this one is basically dealing more damage, which is good. The Mattock, on the other hand, does even more damage, but this one is a, well, a DLC weapon, also like the Collector thingy. But because it's Legendary Edition, you get all of the DLCs, but you don't know how much damage it does. The per hit damage of the Mattock is higher than the Vindicator, but the Mattock has a little bit less ammunition. So keep that in mind. So this would be a good weapon for teammates because they are not constrained by stuff like that. And Saeed also gets the Mattock. And we, as Shepard, yeah, we have like Carnifex and Missile Launcher. Also, something very interesting, well, if you want to see the damage of this stuff, just look at the wiki. Not the Flextra Life one, because that one doesn't really show you the damage numbers, but the other one. So, yeah, Grenade Launcher, pretty decent, Avalanche, pretty decent. So my kind of thought on the Blackstorm Singularity Projector were kind of okay, or kind of right. Like, it does decent damage, yes. But, the huge but, it takes too long to actually use, and that's the thing. So, when it comes to Arc Projector, I actually didn't really look into Arc Projector at all. It's just that their missile launcher seems to be pretty neat. The Cane, by the way, is the thing that I am definitely going for. Because it is a nuke launcher. Pretty much. Oh boy. The real question is, do these fellows actually fight me or not? Okay, so we don't have a usable map on here. Very nice. Wait a minute. What was that just now? Went on forward. Prison guard. Well, okay. Awful lot of guards. Well, they have to be careful with me. Look at this. A thing. Strange. Could be some inhaler. Oh, and an awful lot of blood. Well, that one shows.
Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it shortly. As this is a high-security vessel, you'll need to relinquish your weapons before we proceed.
Really? Absolutely not.
I can't do that.
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kuril, and this is my ship. Your weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
Well, still gonna keep my weapons.
It's my standard procedure to keep my gun.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out-processing for the pickup, Commander.
Let's go.
Cell Block 2. As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one. We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
Until now. So, let's answer some questions. First, Jackie.
Can you tell me about Jack?
Cerberus hasn't told you? Jack is the meanest handful of violence and hate I've ever encountered. Dangerous, crazy, and very powerful. You'll see soon enough.
And the Warden Kuril.
How'd you end up running this ship?
I was in law enforcement on Palaven and got sick of seeing criminals escape out into the galaxy to carry on with their crimes. Bounty hunters aren't dependable.
You're not hiring the right ones.
Eventually I hit upon this idea. Keep the criminals in space, and the galaxy is a safer place.
Space is awfully vast. Not a lot of place for criminals. But is it cost effective?
You do this because you think it's necessary?
Every day I see the worst sapient life has to offer. Governments are soft, unwilling to make the hard choices. Someone had to stand up and make the galaxy safe.
Really?
Maintaining a population this size in space can't be cheap.
We can cut corners that governments can't, and each prisoner brings in a fee from his homeworld. These individuals are violent, and their home planets pay well to keep them here.
If they don't pay?
What happens if the homeworld doesn't want to pay?
We explain that we can't maintain the prisoner without their help, so we'll be forced to release him back onto his homeworld at an unspecified place and time.
So it's an extortion racket.
You don't have to agree with my methods, but don't question my motives. These are despicable people, and I'm keeping them locked up.
I mean, it does kind of make sense, right? If they don't want to pay for it, then they can have it back. So, it's actually a really, really good way to monetize them. But there's also an incentive to make, to get more people locked up. And this is the issue with it. Even people that maybe even be innocent or whatever. So, that's kind of weird.
Let's get on with this.
Have there been escape attempts?
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals. We have many ways to control the population. I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out-processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing. I'll catch up with you later, Shepard.
Proceed to out-processing, yes. Out-processing. Like a bunch of meat that you get from the supermarket. So... they can just get out of there sometimes. Very interesting. How do they decide who gets out their cells and when and whatever? Is there a schedule for it? Wow. They really are getting treated like very differently.
No one walks away from torture unchanged. Not the subject, not the torturer himself. Never found torture worth the price myself.
Don't you have better things to do?
Is there something I can do for you?
Is this necessary?
There's no excuse for beating a prisoner who can't fight back.
This is a massage compared to what his victims went through.
Mm-hmm. Definitely beneath you, you know?
This degrades you as much as him.
We have orders.
You're not important enough to make your own decisions?
I admit, I sometimes get tired of this. Does this really get us anything useful?
Stop this. For your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. Call it off. At least for now.
I mean, this basically is the result of a prison experiment. And the prison experiment basically split a group of people into 2 different categories. And depending on what category you find yourself in, you adopt a specific behavior set that you think that category is supposed to have. So, depending on your previous, experience with people, supposedly maybe even, people in a certain category, you behave according to it. You can use it to your advantage if you think of yourself as being a person of a different category, therefore you adopt a different behavior. Or, if you don't use it for yourself, then it's just done automatically. If for some reason you are getting treated by others in a certain way, then you kind of learn that you are supposed to be in that category of people. It's actually kind of wild.
Hey guys, over here. Let me ask you something. If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
We're here for Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Alright, so you know her then.
Tell me more about Jack.
The worst trouble you ever saw. Mixed with some crazy and way too much biotic power. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. The thing is, I know who Jack is. And none of them actually have said that it's a woman.
I thought this ship was a prison, not a market.
Sometimes people buy cons so they can do some punishing of their own, if you understand. Warden sells this to whoever can pay enough.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they interrogating that prisoner? He knows something?
Nah, that's Bimmy. He don't know nothing. He offed someone in the showers yesterday, I think. Guy he killed was worth a lot to the Warden. Yeah. Sucks to be Bimmy right now.
Oh. Yeah, and this is the financial incentive backfiring on the people. If there would be a huge riot, right, then an awful lot of investment would just go up in flames. That would be great. So...
They're going at it pretty hard. Do they ever kill prisoners by accident?
I haven't heard of anyone dying. Warden can't make money off us if we're dead. Funny thing, though. The more a guard does it, the meaner he gets. So they rotate him through.
So, what are you in for?
I killed a few people. Only about 20 or so. And I blew up that one habitat. Small time compared to most of the guys here.
Okay, a bit more backstory would still be nice. But to be honest, 20 people depends on if they were armed or not. So...
I thought this ship was a prison, not a market.
Sometimes people buy... Warden sells us to whoever can pay enough.
But yeah, we definitely killed more than just 20 people. Just saying. But yeah, we could just argue it was all self-defense, right? But does it make a difference?
What's it like here?
Bad. And you gotta watch out. Damn, but someone's always after your stuff. Your smokes, clothes, your... pride. I haven't taken a shower in 3 months.
Okay. Don't they have, like, I don't know. Just don't use any soap then. Just use water. Works as well.
I should go.
Wish I could go.
Oh yeah, you can go. Just in a 2 meters by 2 meter cell kind of thing. Alright. Why can't we just buy all the prisoners of it? The thing is, they get probably money paid in an interval, right? Like every year, month, whatever. And who do they even know what kind of time it is? That's an interesting question. Whatever. It's a recurring in return of investment, kind of, right? So how much money would you need to spend in order to free a prisoner? That's a really good question, because let's say they are here for life, right? Never supposed to come back out. That means you have like an average lifespan of one of those prisoners, and then you have like the recurring cost for them, or in this case, yeah, profit that they make, and you have to at least pay that sum, because otherwise they can just keep them here. The only real way would be if you would exchange a low profit individual with like a high profit individual. Then it would make sense. And especially a Krogan. So Krogans might be the most expensive because they live the longest. And they are even very, 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 very violent if they want to. But for now I've only seen humans down here. So what's the issue?
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice, yeah.
Interesting thing about prisons is they use fear in order to get money. Either it's a government thing or like a private prison. Yeah, they definitely use fear to their advantage. It's always just an extortion thing. Yeah, in a way, not much better than... Wait, which way do we need to go? Forward or to the right? Yeah, to the left, so that means we are going to the right. That one probably locks my way forward, right?
This is the Supermax wing. It's off limits. Out processing is back down the hall on your right. They'll bring your package there after the cryo-thaw is finished.
Cryo-thaw? Alright. Garrus, quick question. Why you're stuck here?
Out processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
Okay, we have to... Whoa. We just got matrixed for a moment. We have to get through an awful lot of rooms before getting out of here. And what is the Supermax facility that they were talking about? Why is there so much bureaucracy? And why is there paperwork in space? Like, think about it.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
Alright. What about serving your galaxy?
You talked up your noble intentions with this prison, but it turns out you're a criminal like the rest.
Activate systems.
Okay, thank goodness I got them all leveled up here. They should deal tons of damage now. They should fall immediately. They should fall immediately, I say. Well, that was the wrong one. You gotta be kidding me. They were just firing a high impact shot.
You got it.
What happens if I shoot the legs? Oh, they're guard dogs. All right.
Get down! There we go. Lock and load.
All right, let's get a bit further. That's the guard dog. Not good, not good, not good. Ow. Okay. Perfect. Oh, that was actually a good sign. Ah, you know what? Done. Do they even deal damage once they explode, though?
Let's get Jack out of the freezer. Enemy!
Interesting. Far too many of those things. Okay, so Supermax facility it is. Didn't I just... there more? Of course. That dude has a shield on it. Good.
I'm going in! This'll put him down!
Nice. Good. Wait for it. How many times do you have to hit the head until they're dead? Okay. I mean, I would just count it as multiple light shots in a row. Maybe you have to use a different thing. Like, this is an SMG, by the way, I think. Yeah, and this is a normal pistol.
Shepard is on the loose. Repeat, Shepard is loose. Get people down here.
Alright. Let's just reload that. Oh!
Attacking target.
After you.
Coming. Understood.
Nah.
Get down!
Problem solved. Good. Oh, look at this. I can even save. That's good. So that door is locked for some reason. Why? Security door. There. Okay, so we can get some medical stuff there. Good. Purgatory security controls. I could do that too. Element 0. Yeah, why not? All of this stuff is not for me.
Shepard, if you hack that control, every door on the cell block opens.
It's the only way.
I'm doing it. Be ready.
Okay.
That's Jack?
We have to get down there.
Nice.
Warning. Warning.
They're attacking Jack.
They are... Are they attacking Jack, or is Jack attacking them? Wow.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, damage protection. Didn't help them? No, did it?
All guards, restore order. Lethal force authorized, but don't kill Jack. Text, lockdown, lockdown.
The prison guard. Another one. Oh, look at this. Some savings.
Sectors 7, 9, and 11 have lost life support. No survivors.
Uh-oh. Why do I even... Wait, does it... Down? No. Up? No. There. Okay. There's a hole in the wall. I think it's going to fall. So, let's see. Get around.
All prisoners, return to your cells immediately, or I'll open every airlock on this ship.
Can I? Can't get down there. Okay. So that's the way then. Hey, do we hear Max? Oh, Mac is not good. Mac is not good. Mac is...
Understood.
On my way.
Ah. It's an auto-target thingy. Definitely not nice. Oh, wait a minute. Don't I have like... Yeah. A little bit of this. Okay, good. Armor's done for. Oh, no, wait. Come on.
Got it.
What part of it attacked them
You got it.
did they not get? Okay, come on.
Sorry,
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. What, shall I? Oh, okay. No, 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 no. Am I dead? Am I dead? I am stunned right now. Good. Okay. Yeah, good. Someone alive? Perfect.
Shepard, the Warden has locked down the area behind you. You must find another exit route.
Well, we're trying to get out here somehow. Just need more ammunition. That's so nice. Like, the heat is put into those thingies, right? But it doesn't dissipate once you throw them away. You can't just heat cycle through.
Warning. Power plant damage has led to overload. Core systems failure imminent.
Great. Nothing to. Oh yes.
This guard got formed by prisoners with improvised weapons. He never had a chance.
Shows you what kind of people these prisoners are. I don't agree with everything they do here, but it's in the galaxy's best.
Lockdown in blocks 4, 7, and 8.
What's in the galaxy's best interest is something that we cannot define. There's something coming out of this, is it? Ooh. Really not. Okay, so this overload thingy does no damage. We don't have anything to overload. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I still have my biotic power. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, see? It's not the right kind of target, and it doesn't really matter. Come on. There you go. So, let's reload real quick. Nice. Concussive shot, please. Thank you. I said concussive. Oh. Well, that's not good.
Look out! Firing an impact shot!
Right. One problem less in the world. The thing is, I don't know if they're actually dealing more damage right
Control
now.
has been breached in sectors 12, 14, and 30. No survivors.
Are they?
I'm going in!
Yeah, come on. This one.
There you go! Firing concussive shot!
Bollocks. Saw something big. Not big.
Firing an impact shot!
I mean, I could. No, why? We're just pretending. Alright. So, I need a different weapon. I got something like that too, you know. Please, please, please. Oh no. Don't know if it does enough damage though. Perfect. Let's use it. Yep, works like a charm. Right.
Concussive shot ready.
What about those? It's getting out of hiding. Nice. There's another one over there.
Find Jack! Full alert! Find Jack!
Bollocks, that was the wrong weapon. Okay.
Firing a high impact shot.
Got them. Oh, wait, my armor.
Firing a high impact shot.
Come on. Nope. Ah! My targeting was off. Alright. Before the biotic stuff was actually purple and now it's blue because of the different lighting. It's actually kind of cool. So, what about the other one? That's already maxed. Good. Which way do we go? Good question. There's nothing back there. Actually, we don't know if there's nothing back there. Yeah. One thing that I may try to do is just play with characters that have a bit more abilities. Well, a bit more. I mean, the only thing we need is like one ability, if anything. But look at this. We have 2 weapon ability. Wait. Concussive shot. Wait. Oh yeah, it's a special ammo stuff.
All guards to cell block 1.
And power cell. Now we got 3. I wasted an 12. Alright. I think I got like 18 or so. What's this one? Wall safe. Bypass. Yes. Let's see. This one. What's the top thing? This one, this one, this one, this one. It'd be nice if you could just remember which one of those is connected. Ah, credits, 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 so much. 71,000. We can almost buy the last upgrade from Omega.
You're valuable, Shepard. I could have sold you and lived like a king. But you're too much trouble. At least I can recapture Jack.
Not happening. You're a 2-bit slave trader, and I don't have time for it.
I do the hard things civil governments are unwilling to. This is for the good of the galaxy.
More like for the good of your pocket. Oh, what was that? Okay. Shield strength.
This'll put him down.
Okay, what I need to do is like... there, see? I don't let them attack willy-nilly.
I'm on it.
I'm going to...
I'll take the
let
shot.
them target a specific enemy.
Nice
There
shooting.
we go. Because one thing that I don't like is halfway defeated enemies. That's something to keep in mind. Same same strategy as in Baldur's Gate. Okay, this definitely doesn't work. Maybe we should... Oh, it's the thing up there. Good. That thing is destroyed. Do we fight more enemies around? There was one hiding behind there for a moment. Yes. Where do we go now?
Here we go.
Affirmative.
I need the team with me. Okay, that's good. So there's another generator over there. We got that much done.
Concussive shot ready.
It's too far away. Okay, that's not going to work. So shield strength is at a 3rd. Okay, we got ourselves Blue Sun's commander. Decent damage.
That's clear.
You got it.
Alright.
Alright. Little bit of armor. What else could I do against armor there?
This'll put him down.
Bollocks. The aim was bad. Still bad. The thing is, the shielding is dead, right? And it doesn't seem to regenerate. Weirdly enough.
Get down.
Good. That wasn't what I wanted. So, let's try that one. Wait for it. Very little.
Get down.
Nice. Wait. Good. Problem solved. So, not the last one.
put him down.
Okay. Cannot hide behind this one. That's not good. Why is there all of a sudden another commander coming up? That's weird. I think the idea is for this stuff to just not stop.
Firing an impact shot. Hostile.
Yeah, that could work. No! Oh, come on. And that was the shield again. And
You got it.
okay, if they would just get to me, that would be nice.
You got it. On my way.
On your six.
You know what? I'm gonna get both of them up here. Ah, there you go. Exactly what I want to see here. It's a nice armor shreds.
Understood.
But they don't seem to attack at all. Like, look at that. Garrus isn't doing anything. Ah, bollocks. I was too greedy with the damage. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, now I have to try this again. You get to be kidding me. Right. So, this is done for.
Lead the way.
Shield failed.
I mean, yeah, you don't need to defeat them, right? You don't gain anything.
Firing an impact shot.
So, just focus on this one.
Hostile engaged.
I mean, both of them have sniper stuff, right? What if I were to get both of them snipes?
Change weapon. Affirmative.
So, still Disruptor. Wait a minute. Concussive shot, right? There you go. No, I got two concussive shots. That should work. So, let's see.
You got it.
After you.
Are they following? Kind of. Okay. Let's see. Can I...
Loud and clear.
Understood.
Oh, nice. I can actually make them attack specific targets, like even the shield thingy. It's not me that has to do the dirty work. Okay, snipes are definitely good. Yeah, how much damage do they do against it?
Here we go.
I'm on it.
Wow.
Firing a high impact shot.
Because they just can't go in there willy-nilly shooting like mad, that means that the focus of damage not only is on the single high damaging abilities, but also on the single high damaging weapons, like sniper rifles.
Look out!
Very interesting. If they would like
Stay down.
hit their targets, that would be sweet. Anyway,
You got it.
let's get some shield damage. There is another dirt here.
On it.
Perfect.
Hostile engaged.
Gotcha.
I'll take the
Loud and
shot.
clear.
Oh boy. I don't have my armor yet. That's not nice. Okay, where are they?
Impressive.
Perfect. Alright, we got it. Now I can take care of this one. So, first we go for
Attacking
that.
target.
Lock and load.
The thing is, I clicked on it and I...
Enemy.
I'm moving a bit too much. There you go.
Concussive shot ready.
So, that one is the next to die. And Saeed is... Wow, that can happen. Well, he was not really behind very good cover.
Attacking target.
Maybe I should focus this one first. Oh, come on. That wasn't too good.
Taking heavy fire.
Really, Saeed died again. I hit them a bit too many times right now. Right. Maybe I should focus on health.
Nice shooting.
There you go.
Not that one.
What is going on? Oh yeah, my health. That's the thing.
Firing high impact shot.
There you go. That should be it. So let's see. And
You
it's
got
something that. There you go. Gets rid of his armor and shielding. Okay, that was it.
Concussive shot ready.
Why is Saeed still dead? Not supposed to. Alright.
Firing concussive shot.
There we go.
And there we have it. Took a little while.
Stop.
Cerberus. What the hell do you want?
Well, you're welcome.
I just saved your ass.
He was already dead. He just didn't know it. Now, what the hell do you want?
To rescue you.
You're in a bad situation and I'm gonna get you out of here.
Shit, you sound like a pussy. I'm not going anywhere with you. You're Cerberus.
Being my enemy is unhelpful. Unhealthy, sure. Not your enemy. Well, she doesn't know that.
Why does it matter if I'm with Cerberus?
They've been on my ass for years. Anytime I get free, they put a huge bounty on me. That's why Warden Kuril figured he'd struck gold when he caught me. It isn't working out too well for him.
I'm offering to be your friend. You don't want to be my enemy.
Listen to Shepard. It'll save your life.
You show up in a Cerberus frigate to take me away somewhere? You think I'm stupid?
Yes. Oh, Jesus.
This ship is going down in flames. I've got the only way out. I'm offering to take you with me. And you're arguing.
We could knock her out and take her.
I'd like to see you try.
We're not gonna attack her.
Good move. Look, you want me to come with you? Make it worth my while.
What do you want?
Tell me what you're thinking.
I bet your ship's got lots of Cerberus databases. I want to look at those files, see what Cerberus has got on me. You want me on your team? Let me go through those databases.
Okay.
I'll give you full access.
You better be straight up with me. So why the hell are we standing here?
Move out.
Interesting. And we got ourselves a level up. Isn't that great? So, recruited prisoner known as Jack for the team. Purgatory betrayal of Shepard unacceptable. Fortunately, was able to reverse credit transfer. May have to take steps against Blue Suns to demonstrate consequences of interference. The interesting thing is this. It's not our own personal notes. it's the elusive man's notes about the mission, which is actually quite interesting. Like a third party kind of idea. Here's the research computer. Yeah, what do we get? 10% to shields, barriers, and armor. We don't have any armor. So far, this comprehensive system upgrade offers improved protection for all squad members, regardless of team members' individual defensive strategies. Bigger, better. Perfect. And, of course, shoddy with increases damage by 20%, improves shotguns, heavy shotguns, and assault shotguns for your entire squad. The thing is, assault shotguns. What? We have, like... I don't even know what the thing is. Alright. Anyway. Now, we're back on the ship.
Welcome to the Normandy, Jack. I'm Miranda, Shepard's second in command. On this ship, we follow orders.
Tell the Cerberus cheerleader to back off, Shepard. I'm here because of our deal.
Interesting. It's also very interesting that Miranda just immediately told her her own position of power, just to make it clear. Very interesting. So, give her the files now. You can wait for your files. No. She gets the files.
Miranda will let you into the system. Let me know what you find.
Hear that, Precious? We're going to be friends. You, me, and every embarrassing little secret. I'll be reading down in the hold, or somewhere near the bottom. I don't like a lot of through traffic. Keep your people off me. Better that way.
Jack kind of behaves like a dog that was treated very, very poorly. Now we have to make it better by treating her better. Alright. So, and what better place to end an episode like that than right next to the upgrades? Okay, we are going to read a little bit of, not credits, Codex stuff, and maybe even place a few points. Question. Why do we place the last 2 points? I mean, I do want better tech armor, right? The damage on the tech armor seems to be negligible, because if I die, I don't really die next to the enemy. I usually die a little bit further away because I get shot at. So, in this case, I would need more health. Oh, be sweet. Alright, the Overload, on the other hand, was actually a quite useful ability. The only issue is it's only, well, always 6 seconds, and I don't seem to be able to get that down even further. Oh, actually, weapon overheat. Overload would make it much better, more useful against every enemy, pretty much. Yeah. Okay, and this is like a stun thing. I mean, it's nice that you can use it, but wouldn't damage be better though? What else? Throw is a nice thingy, and warp. Yeah, warp's still an interesting kind of thing. What's the difference between those two? Recharge, shield, and synthetic damage. Shield and synthetic damage. Synthetic stun length. Synthetic stun length. Oh. Overload now briefly stuns synthetic foes if the target's resistance are down. If the target's resistances are down. Resistances are, I would say, shields and armor. And if the enemy only has health left, then it's as good as dead, and I don't need to stun it. Just saying. This is why we have concussive shot or something like that. Much easier. This is the thing, like, you don't need to stun your target if you have to get past the shielding and all of this. It's ridiculous. Alright. Weapon overheat length 6 seconds. So then more severely, and now also has the capability to overheat enemy weapons. If I overheat enemy weapons and the enemy is a mech, does it mean that they cannot use their machine gun or like, yeah, or rocket launcher? That would actually be quite useful, because mechs are actually the highest threat so far. Okay, using Mass Effect field sells targets away and damages them if they hit objects. I mean, yeah. But I do want to keep the points so that I can max out tech armor. Oh, come on. Health plus 20, power recharge time minus 30, paragon and whatnot. The other thing about it... No, you cannot undo anything. You can only undo stuff that hasn't saved yet. At least we got like power recharge. Knowing that you really have to wait for the abilities anyway. You can only use one ability all over the place. Does power recharge time even matter that much if the abilities that you can use don't deal that much damage? Questions upon questions. Anyway, let's just save the points for later. Read something in the Codex. So, what next? Planets and locations. Purgatory. Originally an ARC ship designed to carry agricultural animals. Didn't I just read this one exactly where I had that? It's to hold sapient prisoners, supposedly because they captured many of the content. Whatever. An ARC ship designed to carry agricultural animals. The Purgatory was taken by the Blue Suns Mercenary Company during a large-scale battle in the Skyllian Verge. In a years-long reconstruction of its interior, the Blue Suns repurposed it to hold sapient prisoners. Supposedly because they captured so many in their conflicts throughout the galaxy. When media outlets started investigating claims that the ship was used for slaving operations, the Blue Suns turned a public relations nightmare into a regular income source. Claiming to be in full accordance with Citadel law, the crew of Purgatory now regularly lands on planets or space stations, claiming that they can no longer hold their prisoners because of cost overruns to avoid keeping prisoners under inhumane conditions. They will have to release them at the nearest port, dumping the scum of the galaxy directly into the local population. Faced with such a scenario, the government usually grants Purgatory's crew massive discounts in fuel, food, and repairs as long as they go away. Kind of like the fleet of the Quarians. Same thing. Yeah, they also get bribed, so they go away, but it's kind of a almost different reasoning. Whatever. Purgatory's crew massive discounts. Some even offload their own prisoners to Purgatory for a fee, grateful to have a problem relocated somewhere other than their backyard. Such unfortunates go in the dark depths of the ship, never to be seen again by their families or contacts. Purgatory is minimally armed with Guardian defenses. Though a cruiser-weight ship, it relies on the Blue Suns fighters to prevent any attack bent on a jailbreak or similar event. And it uses Mass Effect stuff in order to manipulate the people in there. So, space combat endurance, Heat limits the length and intensity of ship-to-ship combat. Starships generate enormous heat when they fire high-energy weapons, perform maneuvering burns, and run on-board combat electronics. In combat, warships produce heat more quickly than they can disperse. As heat builds within a vessel, the crewed spaces become increasingly uncomfortable. Before the heat reaches lethal levels, a ship must win or retreat by entering FTL. After an FTL run, the ship holds, shuts down non-essential systems, and activates the heat radiation gear. Combat endurance varies by ship design and by the battle's location. Battles in the deep cold of interstellar space can go on for some time. Engagements close to a star are brief. Since habitable worlds are usually close to a star, battles over them are frantic. General tactics. Shells lofted by surface navies crash back to the Earth when their acceleration is overwhelmed by gravity and air resistance. In space, a projectile has a limited range. It will keep moving until it hits something. Practical gunnery range is determined by the velocity of the attacker's ordnance and the maneuverability of the target. Beyond a certain range, a small ship's ability to dodge trumps a larger attacker's projectile speed. The longest ranged combat occurs between dreadnoughts, whose projectiles have the highest velocity but are the least maneuverable. The shortest range combat is between frigates, which have the slowest projectile velocities and highest maneuverability. Opposing dreadnoughts open with a main gun artillery duel at extreme ranges of tens of thousands of kilometers. The fleet close maintaining evasive lateral motion while keeping their bow guns facing the enemy. Fighters are launched and attempt to close to disruptor torpedo range. Cautious admirals weaken the enemy with ranged fire and fighter strike before committing to close action. Aggressive commanders advance so crews and frigates can engage. At long range, the main guns of cruisers become useful. Friendly interceptors At long range, the main guns of cruisers become useful. Friendly interceptors engage enemy fighters until the attackers enter the range of ship-based guardian fire. Dreadnoughts fire from the rear, screened by smaller ships, and commanders must decide whether to commit to a general melee or retreat into FTL. At medium range, ships can use broadside guns. Fleets intermingle and it becomes difficult to retreat in order. Ships with damaged kinetic barriers are vulnerable to Wolfpack frigate flotillas that speed through the battle space. Only if fighters and frigates enter close knife fight ranges of 10 or fewer kilometers, fighters lose their disruptor torpedoes, bringing down a ship's kinetic barriers and allowing it to be swarmed by frigates. Guardian lasers become viable weapons, swatting down fighters and boiling away warship armor. Neither dreadnoughts nor cruisers can use their main guns at close range. Laying the bow on a moving target becomes impossible. Superheated thruster exhaust becomes a hazard. Next is the Planetary Assault. Planetary assaults are complicated. If the target is a habitable god world, the attackers cannot approach the defenders straight on. The Citadel conventions prohibit the use of large kinetic impactors against habitable worlds. In a straight-on attack, any misses plow into the planet behind the defending fleet. If the defenders position themselves between the attackers and the planet, they can fire at will while the attacker risks hitting the planet. Successful assaults on god worlds hinge upon up-to-date intelligence. Attackers need to determine where the enemy's defenses are, so they may approach from an angle that allows them to fire with no danger of collateral damage. Note, this is not necessary for hostile worlds. Once control of orbit has been lost, the defensive garrison disperse into the wilderness. An enemy with orbital superiority can bombard surface forces with impunity. The best option for defenders is to hide and collect reconnaissance in anticipation of relief forces. Given the size of a planet, it is impractical to garrison entire conquered worlds. Fortunately, colonization efforts tend to focus on building up a dozen or fewer areas. Ground forces occupy the spaceports, industrial facilities, and major population centers. The wilderness is patrolled by unmanned aerial vehicles and satellite reconnaissance. If a defender unit is spotted, air mobile rapid deployment units and satellite artillery are used to pin down and destroy them. Interesting. And space combat, the pursuit tactics. Dependent on light. Sensors cannot detect objects moving at faster than light speed. No ship can be detected at interstellar ranges. Detection at interplanetary ranges suffers from lightspeed lag. Observers see ships not where they appear to be, but where they were when the light bearing their image left them, minutes, hours, or days before. To counteract lightspeed lag, battle fleets surround themselves with spheres of screening and scouting frigates. Pursuers cannot detect ships and directly intercept them. Instead, pursuers track where their objects were, where they were heading, and at that speed they were moving. Such data reliably predicts an object's future location and for pursuit along its light-lagged way. Ships trying to evade pursuit follow erratic zigzag courses, requiring pursuers to make stops to update their projections. And the trans-relay assaults. Wow. The crucial choice for any attack through mass relay is how to divide the fleet for transit. The accuracy of a relay's mass projection depends on the mass being moved and how far it's going. Any long distance and or high mass jump will see drift. That is, a ship may be hundreds of millions of kilometers from its intended drop point in any direction from the relay. Distance can't be chosen by admirals, but a relay is told how much mass to transit. For example, if told to move 1 million metric tons of mass, the relay will scan the approach corridor, find 4 250,000-ton fighters, and transit them together, maintaining their relative positions. A commander has the option of moving his fleet as one large coherent formation, but may be wildly off position or breaking it up into many smaller formations that will be individually closer to the intended attack point, but could be widely dispersed. Conservative assault doctrine holds that fleets should be moved en masse, maintaining concentration of force and reducing the chance of collision. The only time it is reasonable to split up a formation is doing blockade running, whatever that is. So, much so for the ships, for now. Next time we are going to talk to the crew and do some necessary upgrades, hopefully. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual, and